Hi everyone, my name is Amelia and I've been teaching for 26 years. I've been singing opera since 1986 and performing since I was about 9, which was before that. So I've gathered a lot of tips and tricks over these many years. And because everybody thinks differently, everybody works differently, understands differently, and learns differently, I have to give the same idea looked at in different ways and described in different ways over and over again for my students until they comprehend it. So I have all of these tiny little tips that may work for you and you may think are ridiculous. So whatever works for you, fantastic. I've been of some help. If you think it's silly, I'd suggest to try it for at least 15 minutes in your normal vocal regime and see if it actually works. You just don't know if something works until you try it. What I'd like to talk to you about first is intention. As we cannot see our instruments, it's invisible, breath is invisible, everything's invisible, I have to use a lot of imagery, a lot of descriptors, a lot of saying things again, over and over again in a different way so that everyone can hopefully understand what I'm talking about at some point. And intention is a nice little passive word where you get an idea in your head, and even if the result does not manifest itself immediately, eventually just through doing the process, you will understand it. So if you intend to do something like stand up straight, I have a few videos on posture that are the first ones that I'm putting out. You intend to stand straight. You go through your checklist of standing straight. After a couple of weeks of doing this and having the intention of assimilating this into your life and into your singing, you'll understand it more deeply. It means your mind's eye has been turned internally and really focused on that so that you can understand things more deeply. That's what I mean by intention. So some of the ideas that I give you here are really complex, really hard to wrap your mind around. But art is art and things take time, and you can't be a martial artist with a black belt straight away, and you can't be a prima ballerina straight away. And as far as I'm concerned, what I am teaching you is to get to be capable of recording or performing after your daily regime. And it should only take about 45 minutes for you to be ready. Obviously on performance day I want to do a little bit more, but that's up to you. So take the idea, take the concept, and stick with it every breath you take for a day, and see if you understand it the more deeply you go into focusing on that idea. If you don't understand it, do it the next day. Don't move to another complex idea until you really have one in the slot. Work at each idea until you get it. And there's no time limit. I'm not giving you a big old gold star for getting it tomorrow. I don't know you unless you email me or comment. It's up to you. And if it helps you, that's fantastic, and it's worth every second you've spent on it. So, welcome. This is going to be a lot of really short videos. This will be the longest video out of all of them. Welcome. Thank you so much. And if you like what I have to say, please like my YouTube video and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.